I'm Tassie Smith, and welcome to Challenges in Practical Encouragement, living out Hebrews 3:13. But encourage one another day after day, as long as it is still called today. These challenges are designed so that you can work through them one by one, and each challenge is going to teach you to be a better encourager to help others with their walk with God. Our first challenge is the Monday morning bulletin bomb. I know that sounds a little funny, but I think you're going to love this challenge. For one thing, it doesn't take very long. And for another thing, it's perfect, even for those of us who are a little shy. Let's see what to do. On Monday morning bulletin bomb, you have 3 basic steps. Step 1, you're going to grab the church bulletin on Sunday morning. Now, if your congregation is like mine, you're going to make the preacher really happy when you grab it, because he always has those things left over. When you get it, fold it up and stick it in your purse, or put it in your Bible. Step 2. On Monday morning, so maybe over coffee or on your lunch break, you're going to take that bulletin out and spend 10 minutes praying about everything on the list. You'll be praying for people's health, their safety while they travel, about their grief, and about their joys. This is the kind of thing that God meant for us to do. A perfect example of one of those one another activities. And then step 3 should take about another 10 minutes. You're going to send texts to the people on your list, or possibly make notes on your calendar to send a text later in the week. Something that's going to let them know that you're thinking about them. Let's look at some practical examples. Let's say you open up your bulletin and this is what you see. Bill Warburg has the flu this week. Keep him and Joanne in your prayers. So you whip out your trusty cell phone and you type, "Hey, I heard you had the flu. Feeling better?" Now, if you're like me, you may not have even noticed that the Warburgs weren't in church on Sunday. Maybe you were busy wrangling kids or got stopped by someone out the door and you didn't even notice. But now, Bill knows you know that he has the flu. He's going to feel encouraged because someone cares about him. But also, this gives him the opportunity to talk about the help that he needs. He could write back, "No, and in fact, now Joanna has the flu too, period." At which point, you're in a perfect position to see if a big bowl of chicken noodle soup might make them both feel better. Let's check another example. The Garcia family will be in Murfreesboro for a soccer tournament this weekend. Those Garcia kids, who even knew they were in soccer? You whip out your cell phone and you send this. How did the kids do this weekend? Now let's be honest with each other. Who cares how kids do at soccer? Their coach, their mom, their dad, and their grandparents. You have just entered the inner circle of this family when you communicate with them about their kids' activities. Also, when Mrs. Garcia sends back to you that Susie got 2 goals and one won the MVP, you are in a perfect position to connect with those kids and encourage them. So when you see them on Wednesday, you can give Juan a high five and tell him great job on his MVP. You can give Susie a hug and tell her how proud you are of her that she made those goals. Those things, they mean an enormous amount to kids that you know and care about them one by one. Encouragement isn't just for adults. One more. April 3rd, Lu Wang's mother passed away. Knowing what to say a couple of weeks after grief can be really hard. In fact, it's hard to know what to say right away. We stick with the cliches. We say, "I'm so sorry. They'll be missed. We love you. Is there anything we can do?" But as the days go by, to the person who's grieving, it seems like everyone has already forgotten the person that they loved and lost. So a text message now to spread out to them your feelings that you haven't forgotten and that you're still praying for them matters enormously. Let's see what we could say. "I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I want you to know we're still praying for you and your dad." This challenge is really not hard. It only takes 20 minutes, and I think most Mondays we could find 20 minutes to do our thing. Also, it's great for those of us who are very busy on Sunday morning. Whether you have small kids or maybe you teach Sunday school, we don't always get to talk to everyone we wish we could talk to. And the quietest people among us, they get overlooked sometimes. Grab that bulletin, fold it up, stick it in your purse, stick it in your Bible, pull it out on Monday morning. Pray for the people on that list, and then send a few quick texts to let them know that you care about them. I'll see you next time for our second challenge in practical encouragement.